Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca. I'm glad to have you here. This video is a really special one and it's something that I've been waiting to post. I wasn't allowed to post it until now, so I've been holding on to this footage, waiting to put it together and put it up. But I wanted to pop in here to kind of give an intro and some context for the clips you're about to see, since they're a little jumbled and I didn't really explain what I was doing because I was just on the go this entire time. So these clips are from April of this year, and like I said, I wasn't really allowed to post anything until things went live, so that's why I haven't posted any of this until now. It's already August, which is crazy. But I just wanted to explain a little bit. So I've never really talked about my job on here. I've never really felt like I've had an opportunity to do that. Um, and also I just didn't have a reason to, I guess. But this video is pertaining to my job. So just for a little bit of background context, my full-time job, my career is in the fashion industry. I'm a photo video stylist for a fashion company. So I essentially dress models for photo shoots. I curate outfits, I accessorize them, I am on set making adjustments with the art directors and the photographers and the videographers, and essentially get to play dress up all day, which is super fun, and I really, really enjoy my job. I have been styling for about 3 years, and I've been at my current company for the last year and a half. So that's kind of crazy that it's already been a year and a half, but I love it so much. Back in April, I was given the opportunity to go to New York City with my company and style their back to school campaign for their North American stores. And that's what this video is. I vlogged the entire thing because I knew it was going to be crazy. It's the biggest shoot that I've ever done in my career so far, and I've never worked on a set like this. I've never gone to New York City for a photo shoot, so this was really special, and it's really crazy seeing your work on social media, in the stores, on billboards, on the website. And yeah, this was a really great experience. And I think if you're a creative, you will know what I'm talking about. I mean, everybody's creative, but you just have certain experiences when you're a creative and you're collaborating with other people who are creative, and you're all so like locked in and passionate about what you're doing that you just kind of look over and you have this moment of realization that you're watching something really magical happen and like come to life. And that's what this experience was for me. And I met so many cool people, not even just the photographers and the videographers, but also like the production assistants and the models, and just everybody is so good at what they do. And that was super inspiring to be around. And I feel like every once in a while, even if you work a creative job, you need those moments to kind of pick you up and reinvigorate your love for what you do. So this was certainly one of those moments for me. So I just wanted to share whatever clips I got from those 3 days in New York City. Obviously, things were crazy and busy. I feel like stylists and production assistants are usually the busiest on set, regardless of what type of set it is, because even if there's a break for the photographers or the videographers, the stylists and the PAs are getting things ready for the next shot. So you're adjusting things during the shooting, but then you're also adjusting things in the break time. So it can be a little crazy. And so I didn't take as many videos as I wish I had, but that's literally just because I was working and locked in. And also, there's a million people on set, and people are all over the place. And so you got to be careful about what you're shooting and making sure you're not showing anything that you're not supposed to. So this is what I can post and what I can share, and I hope it's entertaining. I also feel like I never see people in this line of work making content like this, and I think I would maybe want to start doing that because this is a job that I didn't know existed until I was already doing it. The other thing I wanted to note about this whole experience is I realized that I never would have had an opportunity like this at my last job. My last job where I was styling and working in a studio, I actually was fired from. And I took that very personally because I'm not the type of person who gets fired from things. I was a straight A student. It's just that's not who I am. The people pleaser in me was really, really damaged on that one. I really took a hit on that. But I was actually fired from that job, and it took me a long time to realize that actually needed to happen because I never would have had an opportunity like this at my last company. No way. And a year and a half ago, when I was looking for jobs and trying to manifest something really amazing, this is pretty much exactly what I was picturing, was working on campaigns like this. And like I said, it's not my everyday, but the fact that I get to even participate, let alone actually style the campaign when I've only been here a year and a half is truly, I'm grateful, truly mind-blowing. So this is just maybe a note to yourself that manifesting works because I had a Pinterest board of images when I was looking for jobs, and all of those images were just of like working on big sets and working on campaigns and things like that. So manifesting works. It's Tuesday evening at about 4 o'clock, and I need to finish packing for New York. But I thought it would be fun to maybe show you what's in my styling kit because I feel like you don't see much of that on the internet, and I would love to show for anybody who's interested. I will say that some of this stuff is, this is not a complete kit. I would like to have more than this, but some stuff is being taken care of by like the hair and makeup glam team. Some of it I just literally can't fly with, so there's some other things I would have in here if I wasn't flying. But let's get into it. This is my little on-set bag. So I like to wear this when I'm actually on set, especially a studio like the one I'm going to. It's super large, and so I have to kind of keep things close to me because I can't necessarily be running back and forth all the time. So I'm gonna be wearing this on set, kind of like a fanny pack vibe. This is literally just a free bag that I was given when I started my job, so I have no idea where it's from. And then I'm gonna have this little second case that I also stole from, didn't actually steal, I'm borrowing from the studio. So first things I have, Tide pens. They're lifesavers. They really work so well, especially in combination with a hairdryer. You can get a stain out so quickly. Lint roller, of course. And I also have lint roller refills, but I have to go get them. They're in the other room. I have a sewing kit. I've never had to sew anything. And we also have a seamstress that's going to be on set, like somebody actually tailoring clothes. So hopefully I shouldn't need that, but I don't know, just good to have, I feel like. I have a bunch of pasties because you never know what the models are gonna show up with / not show up with as far as undergarments are concerned. And I don't really have time to go out and purchase anything, so I always have some pasties for the girlies. I have these baby scissors. I use these all the time, and I have a fresh, sharp pair, but I'm gonna keep them in the plastic until I get to set. Safety pins, of course. I feel like I never really use these either, but I would rather have them than not have them. I have, this is actually toupee tape. It's literally called men's grooming tape. I don't know if you can see that, but this is literally for a toupee. But it's really strong, like double-sided tape, basically. They just come in strips like this, kind of like a command strip, but for your skin. And so because it's for a toupee, it doesn't irritate the skin. It's super easy to take off, but it's really, really strong. And there's a mysterious hair in mine. So I have some of that. It's really good for bras, obviously, but also like keeping shorts at a certain length. If they're tighter, you know, and they ride up, or a skirt or something. A bunch of these, just little baby clips. These are so great, so versatile. And then I also have these incredible makeup sponges, or like, I don't even know what you would call these, but these are just little sponges that you don't have to get wet or anything, and they take out makeup, deodorant, literally any sort of stain on your clothes. They take it out just like this. Like, you don't have to wet them, you don't have to use any other spray or cleaner with them. You literally just use this on the fabric, and they're incredible. And I never knew about them until I started this job, but now I want them for like my real life. So that's everything in that bag. The only other thing I have in this zipper like makeup bag is I have a whole Ziploc bag of makeup, like face covers, that you just kind of put, it looks like a bag, but then you put it over your head when you have your makeup done, and then you get dressed so that the makeup doesn't smear on the clothes. So the glam team should have these, but I'm bringing a few just in case. I also have a bunch of rubber bands with more clips, just in case if we need to use that. And that's all I'm bringing as far as a styling kit. I feel like that's all I'm gonna need. On a normal basis, I usually don't use half of these things, but I'm gonna bring them anyway to be safe. And yeah, that's all I can think of right now. We're gonna finish packing and then chill, and I'm probably gonna go to bed early tonight because I have a very early flight in the morning. So, see you later. Got to my hotel room in New York. It's like 8 o'clock, and look at this fucking view. Like, what? Excuse me, what? Insane. I didn't film any of the work day because it just, as soon as I got to set, it was insane. So I literally didn't film anything, but now I'm in the room, and here is a little room tour. Obviously the balcony with its stunning views. I knew that I had a balcony, but I didn't know what the view would be like, but gorge. Got a nice big bed, thank God. Nice little couch. I haven't looked at the bathroom yet. But I think I'm gonna order some room service. And now I look like crusty shit. I'm gonna take a shower. They have Le Labo. Oh my God. They have Le Labo toiletries. This is insane. What is this day? The fucking New York City skyline behind me is crazy. feel like I can never find a right camera angle for this little camera, but it's Thursday now, and it's like 6:45. I've been up for about 45 minutes, and I just wanted to have like a slow morning, so that's why I woke up so early, but I'm gonna start getting ready now. I'm not sure what the plan is for breakfast because the room service doesn't start until 7, and my room service last night took an hour to arrive, so I feel like ordering room service breakfast is probably not the best idea because I have to leave at 8. So I might do a coffee run. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back from the group chat about what everyone else is doing, so I'm gonna get ready. We're just gonna start with some skincare, take care of whatever this hair is, and then we'll get dressed. At the hotel, we just finished the work day and we're about to go to dinner with everyone because we're flying out at like 7 p.m. tomorrow night, so we really don't have time to grab dinner tomorrow after we wrap. So we're getting dinner tonight. We're going to a Mexican place that looks really nice, so I'm excited. Honestly, I have a headache and I could lay down, but I'm also down to go to dinner with everyone. So I don't know if I'm gonna change yet, but I'm definitely gonna change my shoes and pee, and then get a purse together because I've been carrying my backpack this whole time. And yeah, we'll go to dinner. So yeah, let's get some shrimp tacos. You have to like really put your foot up there and like hoist yourself. It's time to leave New York City. I don't know if you can see me in the mirror, but I'm all packed up. I'm just saying goodbye to this view. It's a very chilly morning here in New York, so I'm a little happy to be leaving. Not like it's still gonna be cold when I get to Indiana, but just professional. Yeah. Look at that car.
I think Brian was probably the most outgoing model I've interacted with.